This portion of Sing Along with Mitch is brought to you by Polaroid, makers of the new economy model of the Polaroid Color Pack camera, and by Buick Opel dealers, who sell and service the Opel Kadett, General Motors' lowest priced car.
We all have our vivid childhood impressions of railroads. Those pounding locomotives, the plaintive whistles, the flashing semaphore down a gleaming track. Well, those memories are as hard to rub out as the grit of coal dust on a long-abandoned way station. Railroading has a fascination for all of us, but for railroad men, it's a way of life. And they've got the hard driving songs to prove it.
When John Henry was a little baby, sitting on his daddy's knee, said the big bad tunnel of the C&D road, and the hammer's gonna be the death of me, Lord, Lord. The hammer's gonna be the death of me. Now the captain said to John Henry, gonna bring me the steam drill around. Gonna take that steam drill out on the job. Gonna whop that steel on down, Lord, Lord. Gonna whop that steel on down. Well, John Henry said to his shaker, man, why don't you see? I am going 12 pounds from my hip on down. Just listen to the cold steel ring, Lord, Lord. Just listen to the cold steel ring. Well, John Henry swung the hammer over his head. He dropped the hammer down to the ground. A man in Chattanooga, 200 miles away, said, listen to the crumbling sound, Lord, Lord. Said, listen to the crumbling sound. Now the man who invented the steam drill thought he was mighty fine. Well, John Henry drove about 15 feet, and the steam drill only made 9, Lord, Lord. The steam drill only made 9. John Henry said to his shaker, man, why don't you pray? 'Cause if I live with this 9-pound hammer, why tomorrow be my burying day, Lord, Lord. Tomorrow be my burying day. Oh, they took John Henry to the graveyard, and they buried him in the hot sand. And every locomotive came roaring by, saying, there lies a steel-driving man, Lord, Lord. There lies a steel-driving man. Oh, the dance on the ceiling and the dance on the wall at the Candy Dancers Ball. Hey, swing around, swing around, swing around the Jimmy John, swing around the Jimmy John, swing around, swing around, swing around the Jimmy John, swing the pretty girl around the Jimmy John. A Candy dancer is a railroad man, and his work is never done. With his pick and his shovel and his willing hand, he makes the railroad run. There's Mackinac Mac and Toledo Jack and the boys from Idaho, and the Frisco Kid and the Saginaw Sid and good old Cotton Eye Joe. Swing around, swing around, swing around the Jimmy John, swing around the Jimmy John, swing around, swing around, swing around the Jimmy John, swing the pretty girl around the Jimmy John. The boys will gather at the grade up there, the Candy Dancers Ball.
this Saturday on NBC, the Full Color Network.
At 7:30, 6:30 Central Time, Flipper finds that curiosity can be dangerous as he gets himself tangled in a cable which is attached to a floating mine in this exciting story. Next at 8, 7 Central Time, I Dream of Jeannie. Astronaut Tony defends Jeannie against a bully, but Jeannie neglects to inform Tony that the man insulted her 2,000 years ago. Then at 8:30, 7:30 Central Time, Get Smart, as Agent 86 discovers that blondes may have more fun, but they also seem to disappear more quickly in a rash of mysterious blonde napping. At 9, 8 Central Time, Saturday Night at the Movies presents Strategic Air Command, starring James Stewart and June Allison, an action-packed drama of war in the skies during World War II. See all 4 great shows Saturday on the Full Color Network, NBC.
Let's join the policeman's chorus from the Pirates of Penzance with our own Keith Booth as sergeant. Keith!
When a felon's not engaged in his employment, or maturing his felonious little plans, his capacity for innocent enjoyment, is just as great as any honest man. Our feelings we with difficulty smother, when constabulary duties to be done. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one. When the enterprising burglar's not a burgling, when the cutthroat isn't occupied in crime, he loves to hear a little brook a-gurgling, and listen to the merry village chime. When the coster's finished sponging on his mother, he loves to lie a-basking in the sun. Take one consideration with another. A policeman's lot is not a happy one. When constabulary duties to be done, a policeman's lot is not a happy one.